Okay, 9 days to the triathlon, and I bought the wrong size sprocket for the bike, so I'm still on the 18, which is, guess what I'm gonna have to go through for the triathlon. It's either that or this bike. Okay, 7 days until triathlon. I'm gonna go for a 5K run this morning. My shoes are a little bit worn out. Half a kilometer in. Six and a half minutes per kilometer, which is pretty slow on race day. I'm gonna think of going probably 5 minutes and 45 seconds per kilometer. We're running up the Nanaimo Street station. And this next bit's gonna be uphill. Okay, normally I'm gonna do the loop and go right, but it's slightly less than 5K, so I'm gonna backtrack for a few hundred meters and then come back. So what am I eating? Lots of fruits, apples and bananas and stuff in the morning, or oatmeal. For lunch, it's usually just potatoes or toast or a sandwich. For dinner, rice, tofu, pasta, beans. Not too much refined sugar or oil. Okay, we're looping back. Still at 6.5 minutes per kilometer, which is an easy pace to talk. So my legs are still sore because I was on a single speed bike yesterday, which I'm training for the triathlon. I really wrestled with the thought of buying a new bike, but I'm trying to get in the habit of using what I already have instead of buying more stuff.
Some stuff here, I'll put some stuff over there. You put your stuff over there, I'm putting my stuff over here. Here's another place for your stuff. Hey, we got more places than we've got stuff. We're gonna have to buy more stuff.
Although a new bike would be nice. So Kingsway cuts like an angle through part of Vancouver. So for training, I am running about 1 to 2 times a week, between 5 and 7 kilometers, usually slowish. 6.5 minutes to 6 minutes. Sometimes I'll do a fast 5.5 minute run, but per kilometer. But I usually try and keep it slow. I don't want to burn out. And biking about once per week, 10 to 15 kilometers. Not as much as I'd like to, but yeah, that's all I got right now on the single speed. And swimming about once per week, starting out with 1 lap, and by the end of the training, I will make it up to the 20 laps I need to do. I'm up to about 16, 17 laps comfortably. Doing this breaststroke, so that will take about between 17 and 18 minutes, I believe. In the lineup for the fast food. Okay, hit 4 kilometers. Still going pretty slow, so my loop hasn't hit the full length, so I'm gonna take a detour to add some more time. Next run, maybe I'll run through or past parts of Still Creek, which is at Renfrew Ravine. Be kind of an interesting interlude to the average city run. It's a river that runs through Vancouver, ends up all the way out, I think near New Westminster. Underground a lot of the time, but it pops up through different areas. Okay,
Okay, heartbeat around 131, which is good. When I was getting over COVID, my heartbeat was really high, and the after COVID symptoms were just feeling a bit dizzy when trying to go for a run. So hopefully my lungs keep getting better.
So why did I enter my first triathlon at age 49? My whole life has been in pursuit of non-linear activities. Skateboarding, surfing, skimboarding, music, photography, and so on. And for some reason, maybe due to me getting older, I wanted to challenge myself in a linear way, have a linear goal. How fast and comfortably can I get from A to B to C? I used to push myself pretty hard skateboarding, and quite a few times I would overexhaust myself and would definitely pay the price the next day and following days. So for this triathlon, I aimed for a steady and comfortable pace while pushing myself as far as I could go, but at a moderate pace so I wouldn't pay the price the next day.
Okay, 5 kilometers down, slow pace. But the best part of running slow is you still got energy. The other thing about having skateboarded for so many years is that often your hips are slightly crooked from pushing one way. So that's the one main thing to watch out when you're running at long distances. Anything over 5, and there could be some hip pain. Okay, I'm heading to the triathlon this morning. It's just after 6. And it's a short 20-minute bike ride from the hotel that we're staying at in Victoria. Okay, I'm here to line up.
So my race day went pretty well. My projected race times per activity were pretty much spot on. About 17 minutes for the swim doing the breaststroke, pretty much what I projected, considering I just learned how to swim in the beginning of the year. About 50 minutes for the bike, a 20-kilometer bike ride that consisted of doing 8 loops on my single speed bike, which would have been probably about 5 to 7 minutes faster if I had some gears to gain momentum downhill and to ease the leg burn on the uphill. The run was about 30 minutes, which was a bit slower than I suspected, and about 8 minutes slower than my personal best 5K solo run. Next time I'll bring water with me on the run because there was no water on the running trail, which was a little bit frustrating as the temperature was around 28 degrees Celsius on that day, about 82 Fahrenheit, which is a little bit hot.